Slap!
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see Will Smith, the actor, smack another actor in the face and was dead serious? Oh man, this right here will make me start watching the Oscars again. With action like this, oh yeah, you might pique my interest again. Before we get into this video, make sure you hit like, share my videos, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Also, make sure that your notifications are on and they're set to all. Now, let's get into this. But first, quick commercial break. Now, if you watch Kevin's Corner regularly, you'll know that Noble Gold is one of our sponsors. And they now have thousands of clients who found the secret of gold and silver for their retirement plans right here. And now for the month of March, with any qualified IRA above 20K, you'll get a 3-ounce silver American Virtue coin or a 5-ounce American the Beautiful silver coin for anything over 50K. You know what to do. Call 877-646-5347 now to find out more, or you could visit noblegoldinvestments.com. That is noblegoldinvestments.com. Now, let's get to this video. So apparently, Will Smith got a little upset, and he decided to express his anger by smacking Chris Rock right in the face. That's right, on national TV. Now, you know, I got to find out what is it that made this man that mad to where he said, you know how I'm going to handle this? By smacking this man in the face. So let's get into this video. Now, before we get into why Will Smith smacked Chris Rock in the face, I got to see the smack again. I just want to make sure I verify that the smack is real. So we better slow it down and just, you know, really zoom in to make sure the slap is real. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, that was a real smack. So apparently this is what Chris Rock said to infuriate Will Smith, where he decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to handle this by going up on stage and smacking this man's face. Here we go, y'all. Let's see.
G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Now, why is Will Smith laughing right there?
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard.
Here he comes.
You don't slap a man.
Now, Charlie Murphy has a point. You don't slap a man. First of all, that's disrespectful. You don't smack a man. What you're doing when you smack a man is you're telling him you're not worth a punch. See, when you punch a man, you're doing it because you want to inflict the most damage, hoping that the man won't be able to respond. You know, launch a counterattack or something like that. But when you smack a man, you know that most likely that's not going to knock that man out or disable that man so he can't respond. So it's one of those things where you just assume, I don't care if you respond or not. I don't respect you enough to try to knock you out. I'm going to slap you. So Charlie Murphy does have a point. You don't smack a man. But secondly, why was Will Smith still laughing? What did someone say that made him go from laughing at the joke to deciding I'm going to get up and go up there and smack him in the face? But Chris Rock seemed to be totally taken by surprise from this smack, which the average person would. Seeing him walk up towards you, you're probably thinking Will's going to come up and joke with me, wrestle with you, play with you, something like that. No one is ready for a smack across the chops when you are doing what comedians do, which is make jokes. So let's see Chris Rock's response to the slap that was heard across the whole planet.
Oh, wow.
I mean, even when slapping was fashionable, and, you know, they did it in Paris, the guy would come up, my man, I challenge you to a duel.
Will Smith just smacked the out of me.
They would have a gunfight after that. Somebody had to go.
That's true. Somebody would have to go. Yeah, so Chris Rock, he responded like probably the average person would be, because you're not expecting to get slapped in the face by another actor, especially a guy who pretends to be tough on TV, but in real life probably isn't that tough. So Will Smith slaps him, and his response is, wow, Will Smith just smacked the crap out of me. Now, Charlie Murphy has a point that even back in the day when smacking was fashionable, it usually led to a duel. Somebody got to go. You can't be the man to just walk around known as the guy who got smacked in the face and didn't retaliate. I know someone right now who never looked at her husband the same after she watched him get smacked in the face by somebody else and didn't do anything. She looked at him as a lesser man for the rest of his life. Now, I'm not encouraging any type of violence, but unfortunately, the violence was brought to Chris Rock, and maybe he's just a better man than me, but it would have turned into a Donnybrook right there on the stage. I mean, hey, we'd have just put on a performance, man, for the ages, But maybe Chris Rock might just be a little soft as Will Smith, and therefore it was like, I better not do this because it'll look worse if I not only get smacked by him, but then end up getting beat up during my retaliation. But he probably picked the right person to smack. Because if that was maybe like The Rock or somebody up there, I doubt it if Will Smith would have did that. But I am a little curious about why Will Smith decided to get that upset. Now, yes, Jada has been, I guess, diagnosed with a disease that causes her to have to lose her hair, which is a very sensitive topic, which maybe Chris Rock could have chosen a joke that didn't maybe hit home as much. But of course, you know, he's Chris Rock, so he thinks that he has these freedoms as a comedian to do that. And I could see where that might have been a little upsetting. However, I also know that Jada and Will have had their disputes in the past, which really, some things that have taken place that she's been open about and Will has been open about seem like they might have made Will Smith a little more upset and quicker to defend her honor than a joke like this. I know that there was these rumors that she had been with, you know, somebody else, a friend of Jaden Smith. That's their son, you know. And my thought is, why not do that to that person who probably violated her a little more than that joke did? I'm just saying, that's just me. So if you're not going to get that angry over that, then of course, why now are you all of a sudden feeling like you got to go up on stage and slap Chris Rock in the face? But nonetheless, that was Will's priority and his way of handling it. And then afterwards, I guess he felt a little sad about it. And so he tries to make an apology after, of course, he told Chris Rock why he did it. So let's listen to this.
Get my name out your mouth. Wow, dude. Yeah. It was a G.I.
Look at the girl in the back like,
my wife's name out your
oh, he's dead serious.
going to, okay?
Nice.
Overwhelmed by what God is calling on me to do. I'm being called on
to slap
in my
folks.
life to love people
After
and to
slapping
protect people
After slapping them.
and to be a river to my people.
Yeah. That river
Now,
need to
know
slapping folks.
to do what we do, you got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have
The type of abuse you just gave Chris Rock, I'm wondering, is that the type of abuse you're talking about? Because that was some pretty rough abuse, man. That honestly, if this was anyone else, the police would have ran in and drug them off to jail or something. You can't just slap people. I don't care what they say. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But apparently, it hurt Will enough to where he slapped this dude. And now he's up there crying, talking about he's a river. And, you know, God's calling him for stuff like that. It seems like that might have hurt his testimony, considering he just slapped a man. So he's apologizing to everyone, but maybe he'll go ahead and apologize to Chris Rock after slapping him. Let's see.
people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay.
Well, he was smiling for a second and pretending like it was okay, and then all of a sudden that changed. He just decided, nah, man, ain't no more smiling. I'm about to go up there and slap this dude in the face and expect no repercussions, which he got none. That's the shocking part about this scene. So when people start saying things like, you know what, cops are racist and the system is against black folks and all of that stuff, I'm just wondering how many people can slap someone and get away with it in public. Didn't even hide it, man. Slapped the dude, then went right up there, gave a testimony, broke down, cried, apologized to everybody except the person he slapped. Not one police officer came. Maybe Chris Rock decided not to press charges or something, I don't know. But it's pretty hard for me to understand why there was no intervention. Maybe everybody was shocked and said, man, is this a part of the skit? I know I just didn't watch Will Smith slap Chris Rock in the face. But after realizing it was real, cops never showed up. Interesting. Let's continue.
I want to be a vessel for love.
And slapping.
I want to be an ambassador
Of slapping.
of that kind of
Slapping.
love and care and concern. I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees.
But not the man I slapped. See, it's really hard to take these people seriously They already have a very privileged life. They already have a very dramatic life. They chose to live their life in the public's eye. Jada chose to go on her little network and air out all of this man's dirty laundry, or rather, should I say, their dirty laundry. Embarrassed him way more than I think Chris Rock embarrassed her. She apparently didn't care about Will's feelings, his pride, or his desire to defend his wife when she aired out all of that laundry. Now, I don't know, maybe this guy's just a sucker for love, but she should be lucky to have survived that part of their marriage. When you go public with your dirty laundry and embarrass this man. She emasculated this man during that time, you know, in my opinion. But now all of a sudden, he wants to reclaim his masculinity and defend her, which I get it. You know, if she has, you know, she's your wife, she's sick, she's the mother of your children, it probably will upset you. But to the degree where you go up there and you slap a dude's face, maybe call him afterwards, maybe have some choice words for him, maybe ask him to apologize or something like that. But to go up there and slap him and send that type of example of this is what you do, unprovoked, meaning not physically attacked, but when someone says something that is offensive to either you or someone you care about, that's your go-to, and yet there's no repercussions. I'm wondering how many people in our society can handle their business like that and still reap no consequences. Only the privileged, the ones who are always fighting for justice and saying that there's so much injustice, could get away with something so unjust with no consequences. Now, maybe Chris Rock will press charges later and we'll see. But as of now, we see none of that. All we see is that smack, Johnny Murphy. Yeah, cold-blooded. Because that was cold-blooded. Now, I'm going to be talking more about this cold-blooded slap later on tonight during my live show. So don't miss it, y'all. Because you know, during the live show, I might be able to drop some comedy that I can't drop in my, my videos right here. So be there or be square. Okay, we're going to go ahead and revisit the slap that was heard across the whole globe. See y'all next time. Kevin's Cool. Take care. God bless you. God bless America. Don't forget to hit that like button. Share my videos. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those good things. And please check out Extreme Teas, my sponsor. If you like their products, please click on the link below this video. Put Kevin in a promo code. You'll get a 20% discount. If you'd like to donate to Kevin's Corner, feel free. The links are below this video. If you want to be a part of my $2 a month club, also feel free to do that. All it entails is you simply dropping $2 a month into one of those links below the video. Or if you want, you can drop a nice big fat lump sum in there to offset the stuff that we know goes on with big tech. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Make sure that you are still subscribed. And finally, set your notification button to all, because YouTube is playing games, y'all. Now, God bless you. God bless America. See y'all next time in Kevin's Corner.